folks, the Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension, and when last we left off, we emerged from a dungeon deceit and were immediately accused by a warrior called Duncan of stealing a family heirloom of his. We were able to soothe over that problem, however, by letting him search us and confirm that we did not have the item that he thought we did. He was told by someone called Titus that a man matching our description would emerge from a dungeon deceit with his heirloom, and while we don't have his heirloom, we have promised to keep an eye out for it. We're also going to have to talk to Titus. He seems like quite an important person in Moonglow right now, though we probably shouldn't trust everything that he says at face value, because we were warned by Duncan that the people of Moonglow have been consumed by deceit. And that makes sense considering the whole corruption of the virtues. So let us see if we can find Titus and see if we can find that boy that we met at the entrance to town. He said that his father was being attacked by muggers and bandits, so let's quickly go to his aid! I believe his house is over here, and the doors in Moonglow are quite peculiar. You don't actually want to click them to open them. All you need to do is walk up to them and they will disappear. Being that this is a town of mages, that makes sense. As for the boy, he's right here.
Oh, hi, mister.
Hey, you're the boy who told me his father was being attacked.
He was being attacked. It's just that they took him somewhere else. Really. He's, at the healers now, because they didn't kill him.
Really?
Uh-huh, really.
All right then, I've got to go. You behave yourself.
Something makes me suspect that that boy is not all that he seems, in part because he disappeared right before my very eyes after speaking to him. Though something really has happened here. This place is a mess, and there's gold. You don't mind if I take this gold, do you? No? Excellent. There's also a lantern and a book. Everything an avatar should know about sex. All pages in this book are blank. Oh, that's a reference to Ultima 7. I understood. There's also a dagger here, and a tiny amount of gold, and not a whole lot else. But there is a lift that we can use, and someone we can talk to. Let's talk to you before we use the lift.
Thank you for saving me, Avatar. If you had not come when you did, I would most assuredly be dead. I am forever in your debt.
You were acting like I saved you from being attacked by someone, which is not the case, because there was nobody here but that boy. But no thanks is necessary, in part because we didn't do anything.
No thanks are necessary, friend.
You are generous indeed, sir.
Why did these ruffians attack you?
They ransacked my house, and they stole my journal. It contains all of my most valuable research, and although they will not be able to decipher the text, it is important that I get it back. If it falls into the hands of an evil mage, it could be used to wreak untold havoc. Please, Avatar, if you could, find my journal and return it to me. I doubt they could have gone far.
Now I'm even more puzzled, because the boy said that his father had been taken off to the healer, and yet this person's just been attacked by ruffians. Is this the boy's father? And if so, why did he lie about where he was? There are many things that are confusing about Moonglow. It's best not to think about it. Ignore this staff that's on the ground, and use the magical lift! The magical lift will take us up to a room with stars and stuff. The stuff will be good. We may actually want it, and if we take it, we don't have much space. And here we are. Up here is... I don't think that's important. This is a medical bag. We can't take that. We might as well leave it here. There's an alchemical set. There is a large drop. I don't think I want to go down there. There is a teleporter, though. And the teleporter leads us to this nice balcony. Doesn't really have much else here, though, so, let's instead use the, stools here to jump out. We took damage, but that's okay. We're about to get all of that health back by resting. And I know of a place we can rest. There are a few beds scattered about Moonglow. One of them is in here, in the shop. Hello! don't mind me, I'm just going to ignore all of you for the moment and get some rest. You don't mind, do you? There isn't an inn here, so this is really the only way that you can make time pass quickly. As you can imagine, this is a place where we'll be able to buy lots of magical things. Now, there are small beds here, but there is a much bigger bed over here, yes indeed, that we can rest in. There are little things about Moonglow that I distinctly remember, and one of them is where this bed is. We can see what time of day it is by looking beyond that shimmering barrier, but we can also see by the general light levels in this room. Eventually we'll heal up. There's that healing. There's also a button there that probably allows me to get rid of that barrier, and I think it is now bright enough that we can walk about and explore. First things first, get rid of this. Not sure if that's going to do anything, but we did it anyway. What about in here? Ooh, money and potions. Definitely want a healing potion. I actually also want to get rid of a few things. Mainly because we don't need all the stuff we've got here. This is a cutlass, and that is a broadsword. Maybe we should hold on to the broadsword. Maybe we can sell it in the store downstairs. Ooh, speaking of swords, here's another broadsword. I don't want to equip that though, game. I just want to put it on my belt. There we go. We can pop back up for that potion if we need it. What about you though? Greetings.
Avatar, you who seek to cleanse this world, leave us be. Things are better now in Britannia than ever before. We have entered a golden age, and your meddling will only bring harm. Go away and leave us alone.
Methinks you may have been influenced by the corrupting power of those columns, because if you think we've entered a golden age here, you clearly haven't seen pause. Now let us use this lift. I do like the fact that it does make you spin. You don't just stand there facing one way. And we'll talk to the merchant. Hello.
Are you in need of healing, or would you like to purchase some of my wares?
We can't ask for information, so let's see what you have for sale.
I would like to purchase something.
Okay, you sell reagents and spells. You have lightning, ethereal sight, cure, and fireball, as well as some invisibility potions. We can't, however, sell anything. So that's not especially great. Let us drop a few things here. You don't mind, do you? That's not how you place a sword down, Avatar, but it'll do. It'll do, I suppose. But it takes some exceptional skill, that really does. 2 inventory slots should be sufficient, I think.
Good day, dear sir.
Good day.
Hello. Pleasant weather we're having.
That it is. And now that it is... Oop, I did a thing that you shouldn't, which is that I tried to open the door conventionally. That's not how the doors work here. Now, let us explore the rest of Moonglow. First, by talking to you.
I'm sorry. I'm far too busy to chat right now.
I'm honestly amazed that you can actually rake anything under all of this mist. Now, there were some people up here that we can chat to. Or listen in to a conversation.
Avatar, I've heard a story or two about him.
I've heard he's quite the ladies' man.
Oh yes, he leaves a trail of broken hearts wherever he goes.
Just think of all the poor women he has betrayed. No.
I don't think you've heard many truthful things about the Avatar. But either way, we'll talk to you.
Avatar, a pleasant good day to you.
Hello. Can you tell me where the Lyceum is?
Greetings, ladies. Can you give me directions to the Lyceum?
Oh, the Lyceum? It's, over the hill and to the west of the large haystack.
No, it's under the bridge and around the lake and through a field of daisies and under a toadstool.
I don't think either of those directions are accurate. Methinks you might be leading me on a wild goose chase. Also, the weather has decided to take a turn for the worse. Ah well, the Avatar need not worry about the rain. We do need to worry about finding the Lyceum, however.
But which direction?
West.
East?
Oh dear. We'll find our way.
Thank you, I'll find my way.
That was the most insincere thank you I've heard for quite a while. Whoa, it really is starting to thunder down. Let's see if you give us any better directions.
Oh, hello, Avatar.
Hello. No directions from you? Fair enough. So we've checked out that building. We've not checked out these buildings yet. We've checked out that building. We haven't checked out that one. I think that one is the one where Titus is. We don't want to go there just yet. We instead want to check out these places, like this tiny little room off... Well, something happened. If we jump onto this... Ooh, music. Soothing music. And the door is opened. Have I heard the news? What news? Tell me!
Hello, Avatar. It is so very good to see you in Britannia. Yes, I know who you are, a benefit of my magical training. I am Marna. I spent most of my time studying magic and other natural phenomena. I have learned some very interesting things of late.
Have you? Can you tell me what's been affecting the people of Moonglow? I'd very much like to know, even though I already know.
What's affecting the people here in Moonglow?
I don't know yet. As soon as I've put the finishing touches on my karma research, I intend to look into that.
Karma research? Are you going to tell me about things I already know? Because if so, we'll gladly listen again.
What have you been learning?
I've been studying the effects of karma on people. It seems that there is good and bad karma, each of which has its own power. A person will make a choice to follow a certain path in life, and that will forever determine which karma, good or bad, will serve as the source for his power. This karma directly affects how in tune you are with yourself, and thus how much power you have for casting magic. A good person gains karma as he completes good deeds, and loses it as he commits bad ones. It works in the reverse for a person dedicated to evil. The more bad he does, the more powerful he becomes.
Curious. We didn't learn that part when we were first told about karma, but either way, there's nothing more we can learn from you.
Goodbye, Marna.
Farewell, Avatar.
So long! Also, button! The button makes music play. Fair enough, and the door has reappeared. And there is a scroll here. Does the scroll do anything? The answer is evidently not, so back into the box you go. No need to have that. Anything else here? Nope, there's no area above us, so I have to press this button to make the door disappear again, and we'll do a little bit of exploring. Mainly this way, to the dock. You weren't there a moment ago, and I know exactly who you are. You're the person that told us about those ruffians when we first entered town.
Please help me.
Hello again.
What is it now, boy?
There are bad men at my house attacking my mother. They're going to hurt her. Please help.
And immediately, the boy disappears again. Also, the storm has abated. I'm glad for that. Let's quickly go and render aid as we need to. But I get the feeling we might not have to do that. Why? Oh, call it a hunch. Case in point, no people attacking anyone here.
Hello, sir.
You again.
I'm really sorry that I got mixed up, sir.
Mixed up?
What do you mean you got mixed up?
I thought that those were bad men and that they were going to hurt my mom. But I was wrong.
Really?
So you sent me off on a wild goose chase.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just got mixed up, honest. Please don't be mad, please?
You're sorry, eh? You don't sound exceptionally sincere, but maybe you are.
You're sorry, huh?
I really am honest. Please don't be mad at me. I feel really dumb because I got all mixed up. But I was afraid after what happened to my father.
So that is your father over there. Let's just use this dialogue choice here, just to confirm it.
I don't think I've seen your dad yet.
Oh, he's around. And he's getting better, too. I promised I won't get mixed up anymore.
Okay, that's not your father. This is still very confusing. But either way, I think we've seen the last of him. Also, the Avatar's reflection is on that mirror. Now you can't unsee it.
I've got to go. Goodbye.
Indeed. Let us go, and the boy's already gone. Really starting to think that that boy is actually some magical figment that's trying to delay us from cleansing the shrine. But either way, there are places we can go. And we're going to have to draw our weapon. That is not the button to draw the weapon. That is the button to switch between running and walking. There's a rat there. We could have at thee with the rat. You know what? Let's actually have at thee with the rat. This weapon is nowhere near as powerful as the sword that we had, but it should do in a pinch. Have at thee! Oh, it's perfectly fine at taking care of you. Perfectly fine. Now the dock, I believe, is over this bridge, and we're definitely going to want to explore in that direction. There are many things around here that we'll want to get, mainly because we don't have a huge amount of stuff. Also, the game did not like me going over that bridge. Not one bit. Not going to mess around with that graveyard right now. Though I do have the right weapon just in case a skeleton appeared. There's the dock. There's somebody that wants to have at thee with me. Greetings! You appear to be having difficulty getting past that boat. Well, your inability to pathfind is my gain. Have at thee! You're really unable to hit me from there. Ah well. You saw nothing, okay? Now let's go over here and... Ooh, that, Oh, there's more combat happening, apparently. Where is this... Okay, somebody's trying to attack me, but I have no idea who. Nope, not a clue. Either way, let's, go in here, see if there's anything awesome in here. The answer is... There are some chain boots. The game is really giving me a lot of those. And there is this. My journal. Something in the moons is causing the people of Moonglow to act quite unnaturally. They have all become liars. I even find myself falling into the same pit of deceit that governs them. Lately I have noticed that my son Leland is acting the same. He has neglected his studies of the magical arts and has instead found entertainment in leading wayward travellers on wild goose chases. I'm not sure what I should do about all this. Upon extensive study of the moons from my telescope, I have noticed that they are indeed moving closer at a rate unparalleled for their normal behaviour this time of year. Thus, I have concluded that something dire is about to happen to our beloved town, and quite possibly Britannia. I went to that fool Titus in hopes that he could answer my inquiry into the matter, and wouldn't you know, that fool actually had the gall to think he could charge me for his services, as if he was the one who owns the Oracle. He's claiming now that the Oracle specially requested that he act as a liaison when an answer is needed. The Oracle is available to everyone. I will continue my studies. Something is not right. Something is very much not right. We knew about the deceit that had ensnared Moonglow, but the moons coming closer to Britannia is a very worrying development. Perhaps they may even crash into the planet, and that would be kind of cataclysmic. In fact, replace kind of cataclysmic with absolutely cataclysmic. Hopefully we'll be able to sort that out, as well as dealing with all the virtues. Perhaps dealing with the virtues will inadvertently deal with the moons moving closer to the planet. I don't think that'll be the case, but I can hope. Alright, we have this book. Hopefully this book is the one that we need to return to you. So let's hand it over.
You have found my journal, Avatar. Thank you. Please, take these 2 scrolls as a modest repayment of the vast debt that I owe you, sir.
Marvelous! What, scrolls have you given me? You've given me a scroll of Wizard Eye and a scroll of Infernal Armor. Neither of which are bad things to have. That said, right now, I can't exactly scribe them to anything, so we're just going to have to hold on to them for the time being. Also, I feel like dropping off some more things, because chances are we're not going to be using a staff anytime soon, because we have this very big hammer. I also might want to drop off this sword. We can always get them back later. After all, they are perfectly balancing here, defying physics. This one also balances like that. And so does the staff. Physics, that's not how things work. But ah well. And so, when we come back, folks, there are 2 places, and again I clicked the door in error, that we still need to go. There is this building here, and this very important looking building over here. We're going to be going to the very important looking building, because chances are, this is where Titus is. And we have a few words that we need to have with Titus. Hopefully, he'll be able to help us. Though something tells me that I doubt that's going to happen. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.